Hi, I'm Dr. Delia Caramonte, and I help families cope when they're facing a serious illness. So one of the things that's really hard when an illness hits your family, but also just honestly in life for all of us, is dealing with uncertainty. We like to know what's going to happen. So if you have some diagnosis and you're not sure how it's going to go, or even if you're worried what's going to happen financially, or what's going to happen in the world, what's up with climate change, what about guns and shootings and all that, like there's so much uncertainty in the world. And if you have a loved one who is facing a serious illness, maybe is the chemo going to work? Is the surgery going to be safe? How will they be with us at Christmas time? There's so much uncertainty, and it's just really hard for us as people to cope with. So one of the best ways that I think we all can use to help cope with uncertainty is this idea, which is control what you can and let go of the rest. And here's why that helps. Because here's what doesn't help. Oh, just don't worry about it. Like that's totally unhelpful. Just, be relaxed, be loose. What'll happen will happen. That doesn't help any of us. But the other thing that doesn't help us is obsessing and worrying about the whole thing all the time, forever, and having it ruin the rest of the day. Like that's not helpful either. So the in-between is control what you can and let go of the rest. So what does that mean? Control what you can. Look up the surgery, consult with another doctor, write a pro and con list, look up how to make chemotherapy easier to deal with, see an acupuncturist, right? Like there's lots of things we can control depending on what our uncertainty is. I have a child who has food allergies, and when she was little, it was terrifying, right? Like kids sometimes died at school. And so I couldn't worry about her the whole time she was at school, but also I knew that bad things could happen. So in that case, I controlled what I could. I made sure she always had an EpiPen. I taught her how to use it. I taught her friends how to use it. I sent her with special cupcakes when she was little to school. I taught her friends how to see if she's not well and how to use an EpiPen. I went and talked to the class. I negotiated with the school. I talked to the cafeteria. So there's lots of stuff I could do. And then once I figured out, okay, I've done all the things I can do. There's nothing else I can control here. Then I let it go and then use my powers of meditation, relaxation, breathing, exercise, journaling, whatever, to let go of the worry because I've controlled everything I can control. So that's the real question that you want to ask yourself if you're feeling anxious about something that has to do with uncertainty is, what are all the things I can control? And then make sure you do something about those things, right? Like if we're trying to be safe in the car, we follow the speed limit, we wear a seatbelt, we don't drive drunk, but then we don't spend the whole time in the car thinking, what if I crash? What if I crash? What if I crash? That's not good. But it's also good, it's not good to not wear your seatbelt, right? We should control what we can and then let go of the worry because we've controlled everything we can control. And after that, worry is just toxic. So control what you can and let go of the rest. So go make a list of all the things you can control of the thing that's worrying you, that you're feeling stuck on. Once you've controlled all that you can, you're going to let go of the worry. And we'll talk more in future videos about ways you can let go. But the first step is to make sure you've controlled all that you can so you can work on letting go of the rest.